If I was Glue, I probably would have passed by mid just to help Cyclops a little bit here. But Cyclops is fine since he was playing safe. And here I usually save my retry for this middle crab. Just because by getting it, it helps get to level 4 a lot quicker. It also gives vision to CC here so that she knows if she's getting ganked. But you know, sometimes people don't look at the map, so ends up not even being useful to them that I got the crab. Here, I usually try prioritizing boots first and then the corrosive scythe. I like the corrosive scythe just because it helps with my attack speed. Here looks like Nathan needed help, so instead of ganking with CC, I just rushed the top. Still don't do enough damage yet. Here I could have stuck around, but just from my experience with Glue players, he does enough damage early game, so he's able to kill. Well, I assumed he was able to kill Mia, and that was correct. Here I wasn't really confident in getting Turtle just because Cyclops had to recall, and if I went straight to the Turtle, it most likely would have been like a 2v3. And wow, Florin really tried stealing my blue buff there. I don't clear mid lane as you see there because Cyclops benefits from the XP a lot more than I do. And that's one thing if you're a jungler, I would advise you do. Not sure if Paquito had his retry up since he used it on Nathan in our last team fight, so it's probably still on cooldown. Here, was starting the jungle, but looked like CC needed a little bit of help. Here I just had to dip out. Here I could have dodged that, I think, with my second skill. Or actually maybe not. Probably didn't have enough mana, but still a very dodgeable flame shot. Looks like they needed help at top lane, but Cyclops was getting the gank on them. So I figured they'd be fine. Especially since they're all at decent health. And it looks like there that Vale and Florin just left Mia. Saw that Cyclops was getting ganked. Well, not ganked, but double teamed. And Blue gets executed. I mean, the good thing is that Mia didn't get any XP from that. And didn't mean to do that. Probably if I didn't mess that up, could have helped Nathan. Didn't expect Paquito to be there. Could have ganked Florin here, but wanted to help CC. Also didn't want to give Phoveus a free lane. Not sure why he went that way. And this just ends up being a busted fight.
Not bad.
Probably a smarter decision would have been to help out Cyclops at mid lane earlier instead of focusing on Paquito.
Never a final mission.
At this point of time, I didn't really know Cece's abilities that well, but I know now that she has a lot of mobility, so I probably would have just dipped out when she started chasing Paquito. Because if I dipped out, she probably would have dipped out. Good job by Nathan there.
One fatal blow is
It's
more
rough
than enough.
not having blue buff as Ling. It's always clutch having a glue against a Mia. Especially late games, since Mia can be such a huge damage dealer. You'll see that this game gets pretty interesting towards the end, but we make it out alive. So here, really just trying to farm up. Don't know why I didn't get the coins there. It's probably because I wanted to head straight to mid lane in case they start a team fight there. One thing I do like about Ling is that with his first skill I can glide to team fights pretty quickly. Not sure why Florin went in there. Ends up being a really good team fight for us. But, man, I didn't anticipate Phoveus' lifesteal there, or his shield. I think that he counters me pretty well, since to use Ling's damage skill, you have to dash. You could also use Ling's basic attack, but you do more damage with your second skill. Here I didn't expect Mia to be in the bush. I figured she might have recalled. So that's why I wasn't really with Nathan when he died there. I meant to target Vale. Here Florin's kind of feeding. Can't really do much there since Phoveus is so tanky. And it's one of those situations now in the game where even though I have a good KDA, right, 517, it still doesn't feel like we're really dominating the game.
Not bad.
Here I just try to use my basic attack. Never mind, I lied. I used my second skill. But yeah, there I didn't use my second skill as much since I didn't want to give Phoveus his ult. And here, Florin is way out of position again. You can see I'm tapping my basic attack too, but it wasn't coming out while she was in the bush. Cyclops is out there getting Mia top. See, he needs a little bit of help, so I just stopped pushing there. There my attack speed really helped me, because it really came down to whoever got the last hit there. But even at like 20% Paquito, he's still able to take me on at 100% health.
Not bad.
Here I figured if they want the red buff, they can take it. Really, all I care about is the blue buff, since for Ling that's more important. Here they went in alone, so that just ended up being an easy wipe for us. Figured they got Phoveus there, so I just dipped out and targeted their mage, since I do enough damage to assassinate their mage pretty easily. Here I thought we could end, but I was way too low.
Not bad.
And enemy team respawned just in time.
Is another word for strength.
Understood.
As Ling, I'm not too worried about being out of position. For example, even though I'm alone at top lane and I could get ganked by their entire team,
Is more than enough.
I know I could always just ult out of there.
Your team destroyed a turret. Attack.
Vale's out of position, don't know why he's there.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Probably could have gotten the top tower. Or actually, it looks like we do get it. So this is where things get pretty interesting, because now Mia does a lot of damage and her lifesteal is really good at this point. So we really got to target Mia here. I think they can take her here. They can. Good job by Cyclops there. You'll also see that I normally go with Blade of Despair, but because of Mia's damage, I decided to go with Immortality. Just so I have that extra health. So right now, even though my KDA is 11-13, we're at risk of losing this one with just one team fight. I think I get hit there by Vale's first skill and it takes away like half my life. I know that Mia's at top lane, so this team fight is pretty winnable. Decided to target or try to get to Vale there, since he's a lot easier to kill than Phoveus and Paquito. But he ends up being far away. And Vale is out of position here. Yeah, right there.
Between the cup.
There's not really much I could have done there, I think. I probably could have tried to use my first skill to get out of there, but I was also pretty confident. At the time, I was confident I could take Mia. But that fight kind of solidified that I can't, and I need my team with me there. And because of our minions, Paquito's forced to take this fight by himself.
I kill whoever I want to kill.
An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Here I was surprised that they're not even trying to clear their lane back at base. I noticed it, but I figured that because of how close they were to our base, that I'd just stick by to help them clear the minions. And here I'm just scanning to see if they're going to get Lord, but they don't. They really should have with Mia, because that would have been a headache for us to deal with. And you'll see like a couple minutes go by, but nobody is clearing their base. So I figured that I wouldn't be with my team during the team fight and instead use them as a distraction to head to their base. And I think CC had the same idea, because you can see her go through where Lord is. And she gets interrupted by Paquito there, which is weird. I don't know why you would just pass by your base and not clear minions. But that ends up sealing their fate. So even though Mia got that triple kill, we got the win.